Thanks for watching AM Northwest. You know, when it comes to summer entertaining, you want a dessert that goes together quickly, but really looks like you spent hours. Our own Tammy Hernandez meets up with a local food blogger who shares the perfect recipe.
I'm at Standard TV and Appliance in Beaverton. We are cooking up a fancy summer dessert that's easy to make with Tiffany Kent.
Yes, hi.
Food blogger, cooking instructor.
Thank you. All the above.
Okay,
Yes.
so fruits involved and what else?
So we're using apricots today, which are totally seasonal. They're so good right now. And we're here in the Fisher and Paykel kitchen, which is gonna make our recipe so much easier to make.
Okay, Fisher Paykel. I always pronounced it Paykel.
Yeah, well, it's Australian.
Oh,
so,
okay.
You know, you can pronounce it how you want, but they are just really well known in the industry. Great quality stuff. If people are looking for something new to add to their kitchen, this is the place to go.
Yep, for sure.
Yeah,
okay.
So let's get started. We're making a poached apricot parfait with a light caramel sauce over a Greek vanilla yogurt.
Yum.
So good and so easy.
Show me, because I have never poached a thing in my entire life.
Well, here you go. There's a first for everything.
Yep.
So we've turned this up to kind of a medium-high heat. We've got a little bit of oil. You could use butter in there. And we're just gonna add in a little bit of water. This is about, about 1.25 cups. So I'm gonna just gently pour this in here.
1.25 cups.
1.25 cups.
It looks like there's some oil in there.
Just a little in the bottom, just so we don't burn. So then we're gonna add in a little bit of honey.
Ooh.
And this is gonna give us a nice and natural sweetener. This is our liquid.
Okay.
And just to make it sweet, because this is a dessert, we're gonna add some coconut sugar.
And it smells so good.
It smells so good. So this is actually gonna create almost like a caramel. It's gonna be so tasty. So here we go. I'm gonna just stir it.
That sounds better than poaching, Tiffany. Better than poaching.
With caramel.
Poaching with caramel.
All right, I'm gonna put the lid on, and we're just gonna let this heat up.
That started so fast.
And it's because, so with Fisher and Paykel, their ovens and their ranges are so temperature precise. So we just turned it up and it heated up super quickly, which is perfect.
Okay.
While that is cooking, we are gonna toast our topping, which is topping of pistachios. How fun is that?
I love pistachios.
But we're gonna take it to a low heat, and you can see down here, it's just perfectly low. We're gonna add in our shelled pistachios.
Just dry toasting.
Just dry. We want a non-stick pan. These have natural oil in them, so you don't need to add any oil.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, and we're just gonna kind of shake them and let them sit there for just a moment. You just need them to be a little bit fragrant.
Yeah, when you start smelling them, right?
Start to kind of smell, and then we just will simply turn them off.
Okay.
So we're gonna leave those here, and we're gonna head back over here to our water. You'll see it's gonna be nice and bubbly. Look at that.
Look how fast that boiled.
Just a matter of
gosh.
minutes. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna add in our apricots. And I'm gonna be very careful.
So you don't splash.
So I don't splash. So we're just gonna add them in. These have not even been peeled, you can see.
Okay.
And you can add them in, you can face them up, face them down.
Could you peel them if you don't like the fuzzy peel?
You know what? To be honest, and you'll see at the end, they are so soft, you will not even realize that the peel is still on there. But you certainly could peel them. It would not hurt.
Okay.
And if you're doing a different fruit, like a pear, you could absolutely peel that as well.
Okay.
So here we go. Look at this. It's perfectly simmering. Wow. I'm going to just take this guy and put this right back on for just a moment. We're going to let it cook. The liquid is going to make for just this really moist, delicate flavor. Honestly, for less than a minute.
Really?
So easy.
That's so quick, and I love that you don't have to heat up an oven in the summer.
Peasy, lemon squeezy. So the last step is we're gonna grab our vanilla extract.
Ooh, good choice, Tiffany.
And we're just gonna drizzle it in here. And then we're going to build our parfait.
Oh, I wish you guys could smell this. It smells so good.
Our fancy martini glasses.
Oh, very fancy.
And here we go.
So how do you do it?
So you just take a nice juice, you want to bring it close.
Oh, you're going to do, oh, it's like caramelized.
It's like a little caramelized. Yes. And then we add to that, let's add some of our, I'm going to use this just
oh my gosh, okay, just because you got it.
Yep. Here we go. And doesn't it smell so good? And then you can top it with some tarragon if you want some color.
It's so pretty. And tarragon is such an interesting choice of herb.
Yes, so I did tarragon because I've seen this pairing before, and it adds just a little bit of color. It makes for a really fun
It's a
delicate dish.
perfect summertime treat.
Okay, well, cheers.
Okay, cheers.
Cheers.
Let's try this. It just is going to melt in your mouth.
Doesn't it look so good?
I just ate all the tarragon.
You did.
But it's so good.
So good.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't it just that perfect sweet summery blend?
I want more tarragon.
So, viewers can come here. Any qualifying purchase of a Fisher and Paykel
eating.
product, they will get an extended 5-year warranty.
Oh, that's a great deal.
So standard is your place. Come on in.
Yep.
And cheers again.
And cheers again. This is, I just want to keep eating, but I will tell
So
you
good.
that we will have a link to the Standard TV and Appliance website on KATU.com where you can get all the information on the Fisher Paykel special going on now. Back to you.
Thank you, Tammy.